All right, man. C.J. Stroud said after the game he's feeling old and he's not as quick as he used to be. Did the media just paint this as a negative, or is there some real, I think, saying behind this? What y'all think?
I think the media painted it as negative. You know how y'all feel after them games.
Like I'm 90 years old.
Yeah, you don't feel like that after a game, especially at a quarterback position.
It sounds like I'm tired of talking to the media. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. You know what? Let me get y'all what y'all want.
I'm here, so I don't gotta get fired.
I don't feel good. I feel old. I feel slow. Now what? Any more questions? That's why I play bad.
I do think it's some realness behind it. I mean, we all know when you get older, you ain't as fast as you used to be. You ain't.
Old, bro.
You ain't that old.
Hey man, as a quarterback,
you can take it and twist it and make it a negative. Like we know he's not that old.
I mean, I think it was sarcasm that they didn't catch.
Mm-hmm.
They don't ever catch it.
Yeah, I think it was sarcasm that they didn't catch. But I think in that sarcasm, right, he was like, man, I'm talking about my old high school highlights. Now, none of us in the league look at our high school highlight tapes and be like, yeah, I'm that player. So I think that's where I think the truth is. Like, when you get to the league, you probably are stronger, faster, all these other things, but you look at some of the things you could do in high school, you like,
different.
Bro, what the hell? Like, I get to do that.
Bro.
Look at my shit and be like, oh, I was trash.
For real,
bro.
I was taking touchdowns for 90. I was juking people. I'm like,
people would hit each other.
I was pretty hard on myself.
Felt like I was Bush in high school.
I would have loved that.
See, look, for me, what was the difference? In high school, I could teach somebody up, and I was running through them. By the time I got to the league, I ain't running through too many people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you learn to make smarter decisions. See, in high school, college, you could run through a good about 80, 90%. Man, everybody ain't like that. Yeah. You get to the league, that percentage of like that increases. You might think you like that, but it's about 11 of them think they like that too out there.
For real, that gap closes.
It got closed. We all like that out here.
I think he just did it for the media to shut him up, like they said.
Here, so you don't get fined.
They just twisted it.
Tired.
He gonna come out next week and play crazy.
He did. Shoot, he just mopped up the Baltimore Ravens, dog. Put up 40 on them boys.
You know,
don't feel old now.
Right.
That was one of them. Shador didn't speak, so I'm gonna just say something.
You know what I'm saying? They get tired of the media. You know, we get tired of them because it's their job to poke and get a reaction, get a story. You know, after the game, sometimes after, it's mid-season, body a little banged up, you know what? I'm just give y'all what y'all want. I'm QB1.
I don't get that, though. I don't get why some of these organizations allow some of the media to come in, whether it's controversial or acts like, truthfully, dumb questions like this. Like, isn't the media, like, not hired, but, like, on payroll with, you know, like, that's something like, if you a Houston Texans fan or a reporter, you're supposed to be reporting positive stuff about them, right?
That's
not how today's society is. The negative is what gets you paid.
That's what I was gonna say. It's there's always the yin and yang. Because I remember in Carolina, we had like 6 main reporters before we went to Super Bowl. Before we got in like 10s and 20. Like it was like 5 or 6 of them, and there was one guy. I can't even think of his name, but almost everything you said to him somehow got twisted in a different way.
Trash.
But everybody else had the story that was like promoting us or at least helping, or even if we said something negative, it's like they try to give the intention behind why you said it to make it not so bad. But him,
I wonder if if you are a Houston Texan or an organization, are you able to block those certain medias that come and do stuff specifically like that? Because, you got to approve the media, right?
A lot of times, no.
Because if you guys were on media and you did negative but you did positive, I can block you if I really want to, if you were tarnishing my players' names or taking their, words out of context. Because what positive does that, bring to my organization if you keep trying to put my players under the bus?
Like we talk about, though, it's clicks.
Yeah.
Like, if I got, that happened, but guess what? Houston Texans as the brand is in the media because there's something that's
good, bad, indifferent. That's
tough.
tough.
But honestly, because I think we've all probably had a writer that didn't really take a liking to us or said something we didn't like. And after spending some time with them and, talking to them and trying to put myself in their shoes, the only thing I got to was that, okay, This is their job that they do every day. And I'll be honest, I've been through, weeks in training camp where I'm like, okay, this was a boring week. What did you write about? You know what I mean? Like,
You gotta have some controversy.
so, right, like they have to create stories,
Narratives,
controversy,
and
narratives, and it sucks as a player sometimes because you don't want to hear that. You don't want to go through it.
You don't want to be painted as that guy.
No.
that'd be
Yeah.
the thing.
That-
Like, and then you use the quarterback.
But what's cool,
You
But they
know,
always
like,
gonna do that.
But
Like they did it with me.
well, what's funny too though is it also kind of builds up for the next thing. Because what happens is, right, just like what happened with C.J. Stroud. I remember, I think I was just watching. It was like right after this last game. They're like, oh, so clarify what you meant or what you took. So now it's another, like, right, I said some bait. Okay, I know that's not what it really meant. Because again, he could have perceived it that way for real. Like, he really just might have missed the little joke and perceived it that way. Now it's a clarification. But I just got myself 2, maybe 3 stories off of this.
I get it. Do I like it? Probably not, but I understand it.